I think first you'd all be interested in seeing our model layout of the entire plant. All done in miniature, but to the exact scale. Now, this section here is the scale model of the brand new rocket engine plant.
Why, it's just like a toy.
It's not a toy, Lucille. It's a tool. It's a plan for efficiency. You see, long before the millions of dollars were spent on the actual plant, the methods engineers laid out and built this scale model in order to determine the best possible location for each production machine and every foot of conveyor line.
Look at all those little men and machines.
Actually, Lucille, there are more than 3,000 individual pieces in this layout. The way they're laid out represents over a year of careful planning on the part of our engineers, superintendents, and plant foremen. And here's something else. When we're actually in the plant, I know you'll be impressed by the wide, clear aisles that represent just one of the many features designed for the safety and convenience of the people, the folks who work here. You see, since the rocket engine plant was to be entirely new, all the 246,000 square feet of it, planning it from scratch became kind of an engineer's dream in reality. I mean, such things as the lighting equipment could be the latest type of industrial fluorescent. The result is more and better light without creating glare. And believe me, good lighting is important for the type of precision work we do here. Why, even the windows are of special tinted glass designed to eliminate glare and heat from the sun. But that's not all. Again, for the benefit of those of us who work here, this new plant is decorated with a specially developed color scheme. We're also pretty proud of our ultra-modern air exhaust system. It handles 265,000 cubic feet of air every single minute. It means completely clean air for everyone, in every part of the plant, at all times. Now, watch this.
Oh.
My, that suction is strong.
Yes, Lucille, our marvelous air exhaust system is important for two reasons. First, we want clean, dust-proof air for the health and comfort of the employees. And the second reason is this. Because the rocket engine is built to such a fine degree of absolute precision, not even the tiniest particle of abrasive dust is allowed to remain in the air. Now, look at this. Conveyors under the floor. As fast as the chips fall, they are literally carried away. This conveyor system has the capacity to carry away more than 4 tons of chips an hour. So every piece of equipment is ultra-modern. For example, take this big machine right here. It's known as an automatic transfer machine. It's used for milling and boring the cylinder blocks. The engine blocks are processed through a whole series of these big machines. The first one takes the rough castings and automatically sends them through a whole series of milling, and reaming operations, all automatically. The lights on the control panel indicate the position, the progress of each block in the machine. This big machine is 86 feet long and is equipped with 20 separate stations, all operating simultaneously by one operator. Here again, the light panel reports the progress of each block within the ingenious machine. Incidentally, this machine contains more than 5 miles of intricate wiring, leading to such mechanisms as the one that automatically gives the block a 90-degree turn so it can be milled at both ends. At another point, the block is electrically somersaulted so that the lower surfaces may be machined. Frankly, these amazing machines, some of which have as many as 90 cutting tools operating at the same time, are the envy of the entire industry. Some of these automatic machines are used for work on the cylinder heads, some for work on the exhaust manifolds, and of course some are for machining the connecting rods and other basic parts of the engine. The connecting rods in the rocket engine are extra sturdy yet light in weight. They are made in the I-beam type of construction with extremely high-quality steel.
Gee, this is exciting. And those automatic machines are just, well, really futuristic.
Tell me, don't those machines ever make a mistake?
This machine is the most accurate testing device in the industry and works on the same principle as a pipe organ, using sound waves as a measuring device. And these are only a few of the many super automatic inspection devices that maintain the absolute perfection of every part of the engine. And just to be doubly sure, every few hours the super gauges themselves are checked for accuracy against a master gauge.
Tell me, why is it so terribly important that every part of the engine is made to such a, well, precise degree? You know, to the thousandth of an inch.
Well, that's what makes possible the smooth-powered, high-compression rocket engine. That's why this brand-new plant, with its more than 300 machines, is the only one in the world that can build an engine to meet the exacting specifications of the Oldsmobile rocket.
You see, we have about 4 miles of conveyor in this plant. Conveyors of all types. Materials are carried directly to each step of the job in every part of the plant.
Now, here is the beginning of our final assembly line. Look, it's 476 feet long. You'll notice that here the conveyor is flush with the floor. That means that the men can easily walk completely around the engine at any time. And notice, too, that all the parts and sub-assemblies are brought to within easy reach of the workman's fingertips. You see, convenient material handling is a very important part of this unique plant. Because of the perfect balancing of the crankshaft and flywheel assembly in this operation, the effective centrifugal force is canceled.
Which means?
Well, Lucille, in non-technical language, it simply means that because of the perfect balance of the rocket engine, vibration is reduced to an absolute minimum. The engine operates smoothly, quietly at all speeds. And what's more, it stays that way for life. It's just like soaring through space. Zero Lash simply adjusts the valves of your engine automatically, which means more efficient engine operation and lower service costs because of longer valve life. And of course, you have the soft hush, the always quiet whisper of the rocket engine. And here's something else that means ultra smoothness. The automatic spark control on the rocket automatically regulates the engine timing according to the speed of the car as well as the load on the engine.
I didn't know that every little part of an engine could mean so much.
Well, it does. That's why every single part has to be made and assembled with the greatest possible skill and precision. There are 53 major stations on this final assembly line. And as you can see, the work is all beautifully coordinated, with the right part always at the right place at the right moment. And here is the final step, the dynamometer test. Each and every rocket engine is given a 40-minute test run under heavy load. From here, the rocket engines are sent to the main assembly plant, where, combined with the new whirl-away hydromatic, they form the complete power package in the famous Futuramic Oldsmobiles.
My, this has been thrilling.
It sure has.
What a thrill to take the wheel of the smart new Oldsmobile. For performance, here's the star. This is the rocket engine car. Futuramic through and through, it has hydromatic too. When you take the wheel of this Oldsmobile, there's a big new thrill for you.